And I want to turn now to our Chief Foreign Affairs Correspondent Andrea Mitchell. Andrea, we've been reporting today that the White House has been advising, at least for the last several days, not to go ahead with this ground invasion. But they've been very careful. To point out that they don't want it to seem as they're telling Israel what to do. What's the latest on your reporting, and how does this play into it? Yet another 2 hostages released. Where do we go from here? Is this going to keep happening?
It could keep happening, and one of the wishes on the U.S. side, the Israeli side, is that it does keep happening, more than 2 at a time. But the U.S. has been carefully saying and over repeating, we do not dictate anything to the Israelis. And it's always been on the one hand, and on the other hand, we are not dictating. They have the right, in fact, the obligation to defend themselves. That is the phrase that Secretary Blinken and the President have used. But, and the big but is, of course, we are in conversations with them. The President confirmed that. I think he was coming out of church in Rehoboth or in Wilmington this weekend that, yes, I'm talking to the Israelis. He's been talking to Prime Minister Netanyahu and giving him this balancing of, yes, you have the right and the obligation. You have to defend yourself. We will continually emphasize that globally. But their feeling was, according to many officials and all of our reporting, that they should go slow on the ground invasion for a number of reasons, that it was against their interests because the world opinion was turning against them, and people were, the mass populations in Europe and the United States were not, and certainly in the Arab street, were not thinking about the slaughter of Hamas, of the Israeli citizens, the invasions of their homes, the kidnapping, and all of the horror on October 7th, that they were seeing what's happening in Gaza, the leveling of block after block, the people who were under siege and didn't have food, water, fuel. And so the slowness of the delivery of the humanitarian aid was part of this. Blinken and President Biden urging Egypt, Hamas, and Israel, get the aid in and get a permanent corridor of aid in before you do a ground invasion.
And Andrea, before I get to the White House, I want to ask you about the significance of the Qatari government here. We got that release from the White House on Friday, where President Biden went out of his way to thank Qatar. We understand, as serving as an intermediary here with Hamas. How critical is the role of the Qatari government moving forward? And also, as we look ahead to the UN General Security Council meeting tomorrow.
No, absolutely critical, because that's why Secretary Blinken went to Qatar, went everywhere in the region, went to Egypt, but to talk to all of the Gulf partners, to Egypt. But Qatar hosts, as Hala was saying, hosts the senior political, if there's such a thing as political non-military leaders of Hamas. It's a terror group. And also credited today in their own statement, Hamas credited Qatar and Egypt. So now they're crediting El-Sisi, the president of Egypt. It's been the military, the intelligence agencies in all of these countries, but principally Qatar, and in this instance, Egypt, who have the most influence over Hamas.
Those relationships so critical to get these hostages out.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.